this. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On play action, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Give to Hall running right. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On play action, now Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Uzama. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Lions will take over. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. 76. Help. 76.
Goff on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Detroit. 48 yards. From the red zone now. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Inside.
On 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And check down complete to Hall. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Rodgers to throw once more. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Lazard will go in motion right. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Box it. Hey, take 26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
No. Yeah, this.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
In motion right, that's Wilson.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open man, here's Cobb. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rodgers now on 1st down. He dumps this one off here to Hall. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, take 26.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Zone. Get 300. Get.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Rodgers going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 21 yards away. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Gibbs. And this defense rejuvenated, apparently, as they drop him behind the line again. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Goff. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Second and 5. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has. Percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Whoa. We're good. Super one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Goff looking to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Box it. Jim.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Super 1. Go.
Now Goff. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And in for the Lions touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 1st down, Rodgers. Going right back to Wilson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
50. Hey, you block over here.
That's good for a Jets.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On the draw, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Allen Lazard. 34 yards. And the Jets get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Here's Goff. Rolling to his left. That's going to be caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. A shotgun snap for Goff. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams hauling that one in for Jared Goff. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Lions 50, Jets 28.
Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Lions have recovered. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Who goes tonight? Ric Flair.
On first and 10, Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Montgomery. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Hey, kill.
From the gun, here's Goff. This is caught. Touchdown. Sam Laporta from 4 yards out. And the Lions have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy. Taking it right down Broadway. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. Breece Hall, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Breece Hall, 52 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for two.
6:30.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll get it inside the 35. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Throwing now, Goff. Now he's into the clear again. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 34 yards. And the Lions tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Here we go now as they will again try for 2. Goff. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
65. Jets
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick.
to kick off for the Lions.
And the Jets have got it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Inside.
To 2nd and 10.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 3rd down and very long. Now it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu.